Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Got a pretty special beer today, although pretty much every beer review I do is of a special beer. This is Clifton Park's own Shmaltz, Hebrew, whatever you want to call it, 𝓑𝓻𝓮 on rye, not Funky Jubilee, there you go, Shmaltz Brewing Company, Clifton Park, New York. This is their Bittersweet Lenny's r.I.P.A. aged in rye whiskey barrels. I mean, it's very kind of muddy looking on camera here, but outside it was pretty muddy looking too. I mean, it's just like a brown. I mean, you can see that it's kind of a really ugly color, and it had about a over a thumb width of head. Kind of a yellowish, foamy thing going there. Huge wood, huge vanilla. Not so much. I mean, I definitely get rye. Like the rye is probably, of all the aromas going on here, is probably like the most subtle of them. I can smell alcohol too. It smells really lovely. Almost get it like a cherry. It's got maybe like almost like a brandy note or something, or like brandy, sherry, cherry, or things that rhyme with that. Anyways, I'm going very long. I haven't even taken a sip yet, so let's get into this one. Cheers. Wow, that's really good. I was just checking my Untappd feed. I had this back in July at their anniversary party. I only gave it like 3.5. But I know I've had it more times since then. So this, it doesn't really drink so much like a big, huge IPA. It drinks almost more like a barley wine. Which, when you get 10% ABV and like that huge notes of everything, malts and hops, I mean, it's kind of hard to distinguish barley wine from Imperial IPA, triple IPA, or just want to call it American Strong Ale. In fact, r.I.P.A has it. r.I.P.A has it as an Imperial IPA. I think at this point it's probably better considered a strong ale. I mean, it's definitely hoppy for what it is, but it's not like an IPA where it's hops first and all the time. This is more like huge, like almost like old ale or English barley wine style, a huge malt up front, just lots of sweetness. Like I said with the aroma, kind of cherry, lots of wood, vanilla, maybe like brown sugar, and then on the back end I get kind of like a light, kind of peppery, spicy kind of thing going from the rye. I mean, the beer is brewed with rye and aged on rye whiskey barrels. Excuse me. And just like a pretty strong bitterness on the finish, but not like the kind that you usually associate with a big IPA. Super, super sweet. I get a lot of those Chinook hops. Chinook is like the very piney, and it's the Arrogant Bastard hop. If you've ever had that beer, the Chinook hop character. I get a lot of that on the finish. A little bit of pine, almost maybe like a minty quality or something. Really, really complex beer, really interesting. Yeah, I love the mouthfeel on this. It's very thick, soft. It's very sweet while it's in the mouth, but it does not leave a cloying aftertaste. There's a gentle warmth from the alcohol, but I would not call this like a huge boozy beer, despite being 10% ABV. All right, for aroma, I'm gonna go. Man, I'm kind of tempted to do a full 10. I mean, it smells great. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 on aroma. We may come back to that. For appearance, I'm gonna go. Man, I could kind of go. I think I'll go 4. Tempted to go 3 because of the kind of ugly muddiness, but the head hugging there. I prefer like a frothy texture to head as opposed to foam or soap, which is what this is. But and I really don't know why r.I.P.A has a 5-point appearance scale. I think it should be 1, 2, or 3. If it was BJCP, it'd be 2 out of 3. If it on r.I.P.A, I'll go 4 out of 5. Taste, I'm gonna go the full 10 out of 10. I mean, this is on par with Founders KBS, Parabola, a lot of Southern Tier big Imperial stouts. I mean, but again, this is I shouldn't even compare it to stouts because like this is a. I mean, they're calling it Imperial IPA, but I think at this point it's really more of a strong ale, and that's how I'd approach it as. Yeah, so full 10 out of 10 on taste. I mean, it just delicious, complex. It never gets old drinking this. For palate, I'm gonna go, man. How about I think I'm gonna go the full 5 out of 5 because it's really enjoyable drinking this beer. I love the kind of slight viscosity to the mouthfeel, very soft, very smooth. There's alcohol in there, but like I said, it's not like you're breathing fire or anything. It's very very nice approaching. Overall, how about 18 out of 20? That's a total score of a 4.6 on Rapier scale, which is the full 10 out of 10 on my scale. I mean, it's a low 10, but it's still a 10. So there you go. R.I.P.A on Rye is getting a full 10 out of 10 from me of Chad's Beer Reviews. I am Chad.